Red Joanne, a movie that came out in 2018 over in the UK, but 2019 over here in the United States. So that's why I'll be including this on my 2019 list because, well, I didn't watch it until 2019 and it wasn't released in my region until 2019. But other than that, fine enough. Like, it's not really a spy thriller because you know who the spies are. There's no like guessing who it is. And funny enough, it's inspired by a true story. It's not based on a true story. So Joanne never actually existed. It was some other woman. And it feels like a Cold War movie, but it is really during World War II, during the creation of the atom bomb. And it's how a British scientist snuck the plans to Russians how to catch up on making the atom bomb. Well performed. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't something like great. It's not something like I want to rush out and see again, but I could watch it again if it was on. There's no real problems with it. I was thinking maybe watching it chronologically, it would have been a little better. But then once the movie actually finished and wrapped up, nah, it's better the way it was, the way they had it. It's not one of those boring British movies where if you're not from there, you're not really gonna like the taste. This is more of the style for the rest of the world. It's not like one of those ones that drags on forever and it's just about the talking and nothing really happens. Something actually does happen in this movie. And you slowly learn how the woman who, this old lady that no one would suspect was a spy, actually was one in her youth. And she, as most villains are, they believe they did the right. She believes that she did right by giving the rest of the world, giving the other major power in the world the same weapon. And she is right. There hasn't been no nuclear war since the Cold War. Sorry, was just them waiting out each other. It was basically, for lack of a better word, a dick measuring contest. And that's about it. I give it a B, and if it's on, you can watch it. I wouldn't suggest people watching it in theaters and that kind of stuff because it's not really worth it. It's not one of those type of movies that needs to be seen on the big screen. Uh, if you can find it cheaply, like maybe I doubt it will be on Black Friday because these type of movies usually aren't the ones that are like very slow releases or they're only in like a certain amount of theaters and they're not a wide release. They don't really appear on Black Friday and that, but if you can find it cheap enough, I'd suggest giving it a watch or if it's on TV or. So that's that and have a good one.